Soaping is fun! Just thought I'd tell you that. Today I'm going to make orange and rosemary soap, and I'm going to use a center divider to divide two in the pot swirls, one with an orange and a different kind of green, and the other side with a different kind of orange and different kind of green. And then I'm going to pull out the divider and use a hanger swirl to swirl it from side to side. So I'm interested to see how this works. I can kind of picture it in my head, but you never know until you try. So I'm going to get started right now. Okay, so I'm going to add the lye solution to the oils. I've got some aloe vera in here. There's no milk in this one, but there's kaolin clay, shea butter, and there's a little difference, slight difference between batters with the milk and without, and this one I didn't really want that. I just want to emulsify. The trick with this soap is going to be keeping it light, because the orange is a five-fold orange and it's a really dark, almost brownish orange. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to combat that. Let me get the colors in. I'll be right back. Okay, so you can see how I can get the scale out of there. You can see the fragrance oil, essential oil, and it's very dark. And that is five-fold orange and a little bit of rosemary. Got my colors ready to go. And let's see. I'm going to get the fragrance in there now. The essential oils. It's a beautiful color. And it's not going to be hard to color the orange that I'm going to use, because it'll just enhance it. But the green is, I'm going to fight with it. So I'm going to use some titanium dioxide with the green, so that the green doesn't have to work quite as hard to be green. Basically going to split this the best I can into fours, and it's a little hard because the containers are different sizes, but that's for a reason. I'm going to do in the pot swirls, and I need room to add more of the batter. So just approximating. These small ones are easy because there's a little mark in them. That's really a deep orange, so I'm wondering how much I can get the green to stay green. I'm going to give it a shot. It had to be green because I want it to represent the rosemary that's in there. Well, why couldn't rosemary have been red? That would have been easier. Okay, so you get, let's see, this is how I want to do it, right? I'm gonna add some orange to both of these, and some red and passion orange to one of them. Wow, I love these colors. Okay, now let's see. I wanted to get some green in there and green in there. And one of the greens, actually I better try both the greens. We'll have some titanium dioxide in there. Second one is going to have, this one, it's going to have some spinach green in it as well. Trade places here. That needs a little help, so I'm going to add a little bit more. It's not going to be a big deal, it's just I have an idea of what I want it to look like. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the, I don't know if you can see, of the titanium dioxide to this one. Get that all in. Okay, now I got a nice pea soup green, which I can't really live with either. So I'm going to have to add some more of my green vibrance mica. And now they're both very similar, so I've got to control that a bit. The other one I'm going to add some blue, and that will kind of combat the orange. Because it's not worth doing a swirl unless there's a difference in the colors. You can see what the blue did. Okay, a lot of bubbles to stir out, but I can deal with that. Well, it's staying liquid enough for me to deal with. That's like still an ugly green. I'm going to add some blue to that too, since the batter is behaving itself. Okay, better green. This looks like a spinach green, and I can live with that. Okay, there's a clear difference between these two greens, which is good. A nice bright orange here. There is a lighter green, and that's it right there. Decided that this green I want a little lighter, so I'll add some of my titanium dioxide to that. Because I remembered my color swirling idea was to have a distinctively different lighter green. So I told you ahead of time that that was going to be the issue, was to combat such a orange color in the essential oil. So I knew that I'd have to compensate for that somewhat. The lighter green is going to have the deeper orange swirled with it. Save a little for the top. And the darker orange is going to have, the darker green, excuse me, is going to have the brighter orange. And I got both of these batters ready so that I could pour them at the same time. Otherwise one leaks underneath the divider too much. Now I can do them separately. And thank goodness there was no acceleration. I'm going to use this extra that I'm scraping off the dividers to do the top. A little bit of a drop swirl down the center. And the orange will brighten it up again. I'm going to do the deeper orange first so that the brighter orange is left on the top, the very top. Maybe a little bit of swirling in the middle. Yeah, that's better. I'm glad I decided to do that. Yeah, I liked bringing some of that green swirled into the orange. It could have been okay had I not done that, but who knows how we make these last minute design decisions. But there it is. That's orange and rosemary, cold process soap, and can't wait to see what happened inside of that one. Oh, there's something I forgot to do. But it's too late. I was going to do that sideways hanger swirl, but I can do that another time. So this is Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and still very interested to see what's going to happen with that divider line. It's going to be really sharp down the middle. C'est la vie. We'll see you soon. Okay, this is Clyde at Vibrant Soap. Bye.